today's guide on how to send a document using LexisSign. This will cover how to upload, set up, and send a document for signature to any required parties. On the main screen after login, we'll click the plus button on the bottom right corner of the screen to create a new document for signature. This will bring up the main Create Document page. In the top section, there are fields available for required signatories to the document. You will need to select the role of the person you're adding from the drop-down list. The available options are signatories, witness, commissioner of oaths, notary public, mortgager, attorney authorized person, borrower, and office bearer. Next, you will need to select the person. Begin by typing their name. If they're on the system, their details will appear on the list with their ID number to ensure the correct identity. Simply select the person and continue. If the person does not exist on the system, you will need to create their details. Click Add New to do so. On this screen, you will need to specify the person's title, name, surname, ID document type, and the corresponding passport or ID number. You will need to add their email address and mobile number, and finally specify who this person is signing on behalf of, either self or juristic, by selecting an option from the drop-down list. When all fields are complete, click Add Signatory. This will return you to the Create Document page, and the signatory will now be added. As you can see, the list of signatories are shown underneath the first two fields, allowing you to see at a glance who is required to sign and what role they need to fulfill. There'll usually be more than one person here, but the process is the same for each individual required to sign the document. Next, you will need to add a reference for the document in the system and specify the purpose of the document. Lastly, add any labels that are appropriate. For Advanced Settings, click the Advanced Settings button. This will bring up a pop-up which allows you to specify which certificate you'd like to use, which method of identification to use, and the mark of intent. Please note that there are additional biometric forms of identification available, but those are limited by the point of signature. If the required devices are not present, then only a site login or a site login with one-time PIN along with a digital signature is available. We've added a signing sequence feature to Advanced Settings. Should you have a document that needs to be signed in a specific sequence, you can use the signing sequence option. This function provides an option to pick which signatory gets the email to sign first. This means that the second signatory will only be able to sign when the first signatory has signed. To apply this, click on the signing sequence box. You will see that there are additional signing sequences at the bottom. Next, under certificate use, there are now two options to choose from, which are LexisSign Certificate, an Advanced Electronic and LexisSign Certificate. For this example, we will pick Advanced Electronic and LexisSign Certificate to see how the system reacts. You can also require that supporting documents and a photo are attached by clicking the checkboxes to the right. Click Save to continue. Back on the session details, you will need to add a second person, which is done the same way as you have done before. Please note that whatever reference you put in the reference field will appear on the email as the subject, and whatever you put in the purpose field will form a part of the body of the email. Next, we'll click on Signing Sequence. You'll see that it shows the signing sequence that you chose initially. If you wish to change the sequence, you can simply do so by clicking and dragging the names of the signatories up or down. At this point, we will need to upload our document. Click Upload Document to bring up the folder browser. Select the document from your desktop location and upload it to the system. Please note that LexisSign accepts PDF, Word, PowerPoint, and Excel documents. Once the document has been uploaded, you will see it in a window to the right and options to the left. For each signatory required on the document, you will need to add a signature, initial field, or AE signature. You can also add an optional location field if you prefer. To add a signature field, click the green Add button next to Signature. This will bring up a yellow box on the document. This box can be moved and resized to place it in the correct location on the document. For the second signatory, we will choose AE signature. This will bring up a purple box on the document which signifies that it's an AE signature. If you want to add another document, click on the Edit button. You will return to the File Upload page. To delete documents, you simply click on the bin icon. After adding your document, click Update. You will see that you now have two documents, and you can scroll through the pages of the uploaded documents by using a navigation menu above the document window. Add signatures to the second page and click Send. Please note that the recipient of the session will receive a link in their email. If the recipient does not sign the documents immediately, they will get a reminder every morning at 8 o'clock for the next 14 days. After 14 days, the signing session will expire.